你好, this is S.H.A from Sino Heritage Academy Chinese Learning. You have seen a lot of Chinese tea from my video, and today we are going to switch it up. We are going to talk about coffee in China. So in this video, we are going to talk about first a brief history of Chinese coffee, and I will talk about the modern coffee culture is rising in China, and how to order a cup of coffee in China in Chinese. And we will end up with a cultural reflection, coffee versus tea. Did you know that Chinese coffee has been grown already in China for over 100 years? Yes, it's not a stuff new, but it already has a history. In the late 19th century, French missionaries introduced Arabic coffee to China, actually to Yunnan province. Yunnan province is the origin place for Chinese coffee, but it's also the place where the famous pu'er tea comes from. Yeah, interesting, right? So the place Yunnan, the altitude of that region and the mild climate and also the soil makes it as a perfect place to grow coffee. But for the decades, most Chinese people don't know coffee exists in Yunnan province. It remained unknown, but now it's changing fast. So coffee in China now is really rising fast. It is not just a drink, it is a symbol being modern, being international, and being fashion. You can find international chains like Starbucks everywhere, and also domestic cafes like Luckin. So mostly people go there and grab the cup of coffee and go away. So takeaway business. For young professionals and students, coffee is really welcome. They drink 3 to 4 times of cup of coffee per day. They need coffee to wake up in the morning. It's a routine for them to drink coffee during the work, during meeting, and even during dates. The most important vocabulary for you to survive if you want to order coffee in China in Chinese. Classical coffee types in Chinese. First of all, coffee. 咖啡 latte 拿铁 cappuccino 卡布奇诺 mocha. You can see that these words are basically the transliteration in pronunciation from English to Chinese. If you say the English words, they can also understand. The exception is Americano. Americano is literally American style. In Chinese, 美式. Now I want to use these coffee names to make a sentence. Useful phrases. I want a cup of coffee, for example. 我要一杯咖啡 with sugar or no sugar. 加糖 or 不加糖. 加 is with. 不 is negative, no. 不加糖 is not with sugar. And how to say with milk or no milk. With is 加, right? 加奶 奶 is milk. Or no milk. 不加奶 不 negative. 加奶不加奶加奶 or 不加奶 Want it hot or want it with ice. 要热的 or 要冰的 Okay, practice time. How to say I want a cup of cappuccino with milk without sugar. I want it hot. First, I want a cup of 我要一杯 here. 我要一杯 cappuccino. It's okay, they will understand. And 不加糖，不加糖，加奶，要热的。That's it. 我要一杯卡布奇诺，不加糖，加奶，要热的。And don't forget to say 谢谢。Besides those classical, typical coffee types that you can find in China, there are also different types invented newly in China as signature coffees or creative coffee types. This is the top 10 list of coffee trends in 2023. You can see osmosis infused latte, alcohol infused latte, Americano with an espresso tonic and a highball espresso. Oh my god. And wine flavored Americano, peach gum rice milk latte, sparkling Americano, water chestnut latte, and durian latte, collagen infused latte with red dates. That's these favorite types for ladies, and cheese latte. Basically, due to the competition of the Chinese coffee market, they are inventing creative coffee types that are more suitable for Chinese tastes by adding fruit, for example, and floral aroma ingredients in the coffee. Coffee, is it replacing Chinese tea in China? Not quite. I think and I believe tea is still deeply tied to Chinese identity and traditions. But coffee is getting popular and popular. It represents a new lifestyle, modern, fashion, international, and fast-paced. China is not just importing coffee anymore, but also exporting coffee to Europe and the US, especially the Yunnan coffee as a specialty region. So what do you think? Would you like to try Yunnan coffee, or are you going to stick to Chinese tea? Please let me know in comments. Which one do you like, coffee or tea? And if you have learned something new today, don't forget to like and subscribe and keep updated for more videos about the Chinese language and culture. Thank you and see you next time. 下次再见，bye.